All right, questions?
First off, I just want to say, Tristan Thompson, the whole series long, we just tell him to be ready. And, coming to Game 7 and to start and perform the way he did was huge. I mean, having 15 points and 10 rebounds, he hasn't played all series really. And to step up and be in the fire in Game 7 was unbelievable. And George Hill, not playing the first half, being off for a while, coming in, getting us what he had in Game 7 was huge for us off the bench, along with K-Love, who made some big shots for us in that stretch in the fourth quarter. So it was a total team win, 5 guys in double figures. But just happy for T-Top because Tristan because he's been here with us for so long and been through all the things we've been through over the course of the last 4 years. To step in to play the way he did, I'm just so happy for him.
Ron.
Tyronn protested the sports animal 1390 in Youngstown. When was the decision made to start to start Tristan? I'm sorry.
Yesterday morning.
Dave.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of like the night after the game, but yesterday morning.
Dave, better than ESPN. How much of the decision to go with those 5 guys, 4 of them were on the championship team in 16, the 5th being Kyle was on the finals team last year. Was that, and how much of it was it just, you said repeatedly this series that you needed more physicality?
It was the first one. I just think, Game 7, go with the guy who's been here, who's been through it all, know what it takes. And, the new guys, all they came in just did a good job just playing hard. Clark's going to make a shot, but just playing hard defensively, just competing. Same thing with Larry, doing the same thing defensively. So, just decided to go with the 5 guys who've been here and been through it all, and they was able to produce for us.
Start, you mentioned the other guys. The start of the fourth quarter with LeBron not in the game.
It was big. We talked about it at the end of the game, just how they bought Bron minutes, about playing well, pushing the tempo, pushing the basketball, and getting easy baskets. So that was big.
Back row standing, Kenny.
Kenny Rhoda, WHBC. Nice win, Todd.
Thank you.
As far as LeBron, were you planning on playing him 48 minutes if necessary, and how did you navigate that as the game unfolded?
If we needed to, we would have, but I just think, that first half, just having to set the tone early and being productive the way he was in the first half and setting the tone early. I knew in the third quarter I was going to have to get him out, at some point, and, that's why, when you play minutes throughout the course of the season the way he does, when these type of situations happen, you prepare for them, so he's used to playing 41, 42 minutes and be able to take it with his body and still be able to produce. A lot of guys, when they get in the playoffs, they're not used to playing that many minutes and then being in the high intensity atmosphere. It's kind of hard for those guys to perform. So, he does a great job of taking care of his body, great job of conditioning himself for these type of situations.
And then 45 and what he did this entire series, just how do you put that into words?
It's hard to put into words, but that's why he's the best player on the planet. He put us on his back and just scoring the basketball, facilitating, just being aggressive. I think getting the bigs in foul trouble a lot throughout the course of this series by attacking the basket and just getting to the free throw line, putting a lot of pressure on the defense. So he did it all for us this series.
Joe.
Joe Gardner, Cleveland.com. Third quarters have been so bad for you guys in this series, and today was another one. Did you, and then of course LeBron goes out for those minutes. Did doubt ever creep into your mind? Did you allow yourself to feel doubt about this game in either of those particular spots?
No.
With your lineup, obviously it went well. Was that a one-time thing, given the magnitude of this game? Is it something that you can, look for again?
We just got to go into it and just go to the drawing board, just kind of see what fits us. Right now, Tristan Thompson was big, and he did a great job of setting the tone early. So going to the next series, things could be different. You never know. So we just want to enjoy this win. I know you want to think about lineups going into Toronto, but right now we want to enjoy this and go through all the scouts and stuff, just kind of see what we like.
It's not just thinking about the next series, though. I mean, you went with a guy that had played and started in 3 finals, and then you hadn't seen him at all in this series. You know, so it was almost like a nostalgia component to it. Just going with the 4 guys that were
Just
left.
say good wins, Joe. How about that?
That's not my job.
I try to figure out all the other stuff.
That's
He had
not
a
my
great
job.
game. He played very well. I mean, we could depend on him, and he produced.
Tom.
Tom with the Associated Press. Ty, I think you played George the last 19 minutes.
Yeah, he's on a minute restriction. 18 to 20. So.
There's the reason to run 19.
You're right. That's right.
What did he mean for you guys out there? I mean, he was attacking, he was forcing them into some different switches. What did he mean out there?
He was big. I think getting an extra ball handle on the floor to help relieve some of the pressure from LeBron was big for us. He came out and he was aggressive, turning the corner on pick and rolls, getting into the paint, making a few good passes to Kevin, a couple to LeBron, and also for himself. Getting to the free throw line. Won't count the last couple because they fouled on purpose, but 7 or 8 times getting to the free throw line. It was huge for us, just having his aggressiveness on the floor.
And Ty, going forward, what do you hope this does for the team to not only get the contribution from Tristan, but George and others to support LeBron?
I think it was a great series for us. I think the new guys have had a chance to grow up a little bit. I think being a physical series, which it was, it can help carry over to the next series. So hopefully we can learn something from this and just take it for what it's worth.
Down front, Conrad Shaw.
Ty Hayden Grove, Cleveland.com. Cameras caught LeBron saying he wasn't coming out. He said he was going to play 48 minutes. Was that something that he addressed with you? Is that something that he kind of tried to bring on himself? I mean, obviously cramping had something to do with that, but
Who's that?
LeBron.
Oh yeah, we talked about it yesterday. And, we was going to use him as we did. And we came out that last, 30 seconds or whatever, of the third quarter. The bench guys came in and did a great job of just scoring the back. I think they increased the lead to 10 or 11, and giving him an opportunity, a chance to get a great blow and a great break, and came out and finished the game.
Stay down front. Yeah.
Coach, when Ken Miller with the Calling Post, Nate McMillan spoke to LeBron's mental state and that physically he's as incredible a player as he's ever seen. Can you speak to how LeBron has been able to impact this game and this series and this team mentally away from the physical aspect, which we all know is just off the
I just
charts?
think to come out and play 43, 44 minutes in a playoff game, the intensity of it, you have to be mentally prepared for that, mentally tough. And, it's times you can, blame fatigue or say you're tired, but he pushes through. He finds a way to push through, and that's the mental part of it. Just being tough mentally, not letting yourself get fatigued, not letting yourself get tired, and knowing that you have to make plays down the stretch, which he did.
Wow.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. Did LeBron need an IV when he came out?
IV what?
IV in training, he went to the locker
Oh,
room.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
And one more thing, the pass, Corver pass to LeBron,
I was scared. I was scared, but Kyle made a great read, great pass. Ron made a great back cut. That kind of sealed the game for us, that layup right there. So it was a great pass by Kyle, and a great cut by Braun.
Chris.
Ty, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Playing George the final 19, was that a product of if you took him out, you felt like his back was going to stiffen up?
There was a chance, and then he was playing so well too. So I didn't want to risk that either. But he was playing well, and once he got loose and then tried to get back to the bench and get stiff, we didn't want to take that chance. But he played well for us.
And you mentioned having that secondary ball handler, but can you speak to George's effectiveness in terms of LeBron with the LeBron-George Hill pick and roll that you kept running in the third quarter when it looked like you were desperate for offense?
LeBron pick and roll alongside the Kevin pick and roll. I think he did a good job of just turning the corner, getting into the paint, taking his shot or getting to the free throw line or making a pass for Ron, who got an easy dunk, and Ken Love got a 3 and then pull up, pull up 2. So just being aggressive with the pick and roll, turning the corner, getting into the paint, and making their defense collapse. And he did a good job of that.
All the way up to the right, Terry.
Terry Pluto, Plain Dealer. Ty, to see Kevin Love finally make some shots in the second half after all the air balls and think kind of flipped the switch for him?
I mean, you know, he struggled shooting the ball in the series. We understand that, but you know, I think every guy on this team, every coach on this team believes in Kevin. He just told him to continue to take your shots. We know you can make shots. You know, so he just stayed the course. It was a tough physical series for him. I think Nate did a good job of just trying to be physical, trying to, you know, make Kevin catch off his sweet spot with the block and just, you know, take away his airspace. So I think they did a good job of that. But like I said, everybody on the team, the players, the coaches, told Kevin just to be aggressive, take your shots, and you know, in that fourth quarter, he was big for us.
What do you think your guys who hadn't been here before, who didn't go to the finals, whatever, get from having gone through this series now and out on the other side?
Just see what it takes. You know, I think a lot of guys, you know, talking to some of the new guys, like they have to understand that this is the playoffs. So what we do well and what you do well, they're gonna take away. So you got to be able to give other things. And if you're not scoring, you know, if you're not making shots, what else can you bring to the team to make us win and make us successful? And that's the biggest key. And I think the guys understand that now.